Hi guys, welcome to another Friday Tips with Fenz. Up here in Canberra again, visiting the Complete Wealth crew. Again, sponsors of many teams over the years and really amazing riders. And it just brings us over to the Genesis Wealth Advisors shirt and some great FTP Training names up here. Campbell Flakemore, Still Von Hoff, some great riders. Nathan Earl now over at Sky that have come through a fantastic program and have been looked after with some of the best programs to get them to the top level of their sport. What that makes me think about is, again, the specifics of those particular riders. Still Von Hoff come from a mountain bike background from Team Talk. The same actually as Nathan Haas was another mountain bike rider moving into the road transition. Both very punchy riders, both with very good sprints, and both have the ability to climb. Still Von Hoff, having won his first World Tour race this year down at the Tour Down Under, showed that he's one of the quickest sprinters in the world when given the opportunity. And many people ask, well, how do you train for that? And the reality of a sprinter is that sprinters have just got to get to the end of the stage to be in with a shout of winning. So therefore, a lot of the time, you want to focus on the strengths of the sprinter, and i.e. that's getting some sprint training done, but you also got to focus on the weaknesses. So we want to focus on making sure that, on those medium sort of hilly days, that they have the functional threshold power to get over the climbs and be there at the finish. Because if they're one of the last remaining sprinters to get to a finish of a race, then they're going to win. So how do we do that? With Still, for instance, we will focus a lot on some good quality threshold-based work. And we might, because most of the races will be finished at the 2, 3, 4 hour, 5 hour mark, we need to make sure that he can get over the bergs and then sprint at the end. So we may have a specific sessions there that would have 2 to 3 hours of endurance-based stuff. He would then hit some bergs with the motor pace, generally behind the bike of his girlfriend, M, and make sure that it's at race-type intensity and race-type pace, and then do some lead-out work towards the finish to really fine-tune his sprints. And what we've also done is targeted specific events for Still. So we look at course profiles, we look at strengths in terms of his power to weight ratio, and as I say, the steepness of the climbs. So in training, we will get him to go out and replicate in those weeks preceding that particular event the real specific demands of that event, so that basically when it comes to race day, he's fine-tuned to do his best performance on that given day. And if you fine-tune that, and if you really target those specific events and specific demands of those events, then it's going to prepare you in the best possible way to get your best possible result. All right, guys. Well, I hope that's helped and given you a little bit of insight into some old FTP training riders here at the Complete Wealth building up in Canberra. Catch you on the trail, guys. Bye-bye. Just been going over some data of a particular rider who's targeting a marathon event coming up, and really made me think about...
So I got coached by Fenz for a little bit back in the day, and also ran into him at a few races, and he was always a funny old bastard.